is the largest snake on the continent. This giant python is extremely strong and aggressive, ready to attack large prey that is moving before their eyes, including humans. How scary are they? Wherever you are, let's swag Wild Animal Life decode the wild world through the video. Python attacks and swallows everything that moves. And what happens next? African rock pythons are considered predatory and very aggressive. Pythons are animals with an innate hunting instinct from birth. And their victims rarely know that they are coming. They do not kill their prey with venom, but by squeezing its prey. Unlike the ferocious black cobra, pythons kill by strangulation. They gently move close to the prey, retreating below to wait for the right opportunity. Then it suddenly threw itself up to grab the prey. At the same time, it uses its entire flexible body to wrap tightly around the prey and slowly pull together until the prey dies of suffocation. They all have the common feature of hunting warm-blooded animals by biting and then wrapping their bodies around and squeezing until they die. They then slowly swallow it. The python teeth are curved inward and there is no venom. But thanks to the structure of the extended jawbone, it is able to stretch up to 180 degrees to swallow large prey. With a rather special jaw structure, the two jaws are not fixed and do not have the ability to bite and tear. So pythons can open their mouths wide enough to swallow large prey. Prey larger in diameter than their body width. The food of the python is quite diverse. And when hunger is out of control, they are ready to rush any prey in sight. With a rich and diverse food source, pythons will also develop different ways of hunting to help themselves survive in the natural world. You cannot imagine how terrible their hunting ability is. This one has climbed a tall tree to hunt a prey that was not easy to catch. It is a Bucerotidae bird. The python wraps tightly around its victim and tries to swallow the prey on a higher branch. After a long time of trying to swallow the bird, the python succeeded and leisurely crawled down from this tall tree. The python uses clever camouflage to ambush its prey. Even the most sensitive monkeys. They are not an easy target to hunt, and monkeys often forage on the ground, where they are more susceptible to danger. However, the sentinel monkeys will remain in the treetops and sound an alarm if they detect any approaching predators. However, the python entered the middle of the monkeys undetected. It strangled this wounded monkey to death, and it looked very painful. Despite possessing a strong body and muscles, pythons do not have the teeth to be able to tear large prey. They can only crush their prey and then swallow it. And of course, if they attack larger prey, it also carries larger risks. This python took down an antelope, but at the start of the meal, unfortunately the antelope's horn pierced its mouth. The pain made the python try to wriggle off the prey. They do not only target herbivores, this predator can even take down a crocodile. After hours of fighting with the crocodile, the python finally killed the opponent. The python will then swallow the prey. Due to the special structure of the jaws, it allows the pythons to open their mouths wide enough to swallow prey even larger than their body's circumference. However, this large prey is a crocodile, and when swallowed, it seems that this crocodile is not completely dead. When swallowing large prey, plus the strength of the crocodile, the python was in pain because its stomach is torn. Despite a successful hunt, the large prey and the haste has led the python to play with its life after swallowing the crocodile. Leave your thoughts below in the comments section. When they are young, pythons rely on prey being small rodents and birds. As they grow to adult size, they prey on larger and larger animals, and this includes small antelope, warthogs, dogs, monkeys, waterfowl, goats, and crocodiles. Pythons usually swallow the entire body of their prey when they eat. If people see the swallowing process, they will definitely feel frightened. But in nature, some animals have long spines in their bodies. This creature is the complete opposite. The porcupine is amongst one of the cutest and most fascinating creatures on our planet. If pythons encounter them, will they treat them as prey? If they swallow them, will those long thorns of the animal pierce their belly? Because we often associate them with overwhelming amounts of cuteness, we often misremember that porcupines are wild animals with a variety of natural enemies. However, this does not mean that porcupines can't put up a fight when they are feeling threatened. Don't forget that in the wild, anything can happen. And even lions have to give up before this creature. However, hunger is something sometimes wild animals can hardly control. The pythons, after a long time of fasting, will find it difficult to control their hunger when encountering prey. Porcupines can be regarded as a relatively weak animal. But in the diet of pythons, there are basically no hedgehogs. Why is that? This, in fact, has a lot to do with the way pythons prey and eat. For the predation of pythons, they usually approach their prey silently and then suddenly attack, using their big mouths to latch onto the deadly part of the prey and then wrap around the rest of its body. It will be entangled and then they will tighten until the prey dies from suffocation. That is not easy for pythons to do to porcupines. This is because porcupines are very vigilant. When they feel that the surrounding environment is not safe, they will start to evacuate. And if they cannot evacuate, they will quickly shrink into a ball. Then it is very difficult to see its head from the outside, and it is also difficult to find its 4 feet. Only the dense spines or thorns on its body are exposed. Therefore, if snakes want to attack a porcupine, the most important thing is the first attack. If you can kill the creature with a single blow, it may be able to successfully hunt the porcupine. But if the porcupine has not died, it will quickly shrink into a ball. Then it will be necessary to face the dense thorns of the porcupine. Then it will be very difficult to find the part of the body that you want to bite, let alone use their bodies to tighten around the hedgehog. It would definitely stab through the python's body. To kill a porcupine, a python has to trade a lot. The hard spines can cause severe and painful injuries to the python. This python tried to attack and kill a large porcupine. It then swallowed the animal to fill its hungry stomach, but this porcupine was so big that it had difficulty moving. And then it died by the side of the road. According to the ranger, the sharp porcupine quills pierced the python's intestines. Meanwhile, according to the research of scientists, with the case of the python's prey, it could normally squeeze and swallow an antelope or a goat, but it dies because of its greed for porcupines. Possibly because it had fallen from a height to the ground, the porcupine quills had pierced through the intestines of the snake, leading to death. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Pythons are animals that are suitable to many habitats, including savannas, forests, deserts, semi-deserts, rocky areas, and even swamps, rivers, and lakes. It is also easy for them to adapt to disturbed habitats. They have an innate hunting instinct from birth, and their victims rarely know when they're coming. For young pythons that have not yet developed enough teeth to pin their prey, they often curl up quickly after attacking so that their prey doesn't have a chance to escape. They can crawl into shallow water to hunt, and they can detect creatures at the surface of the water by relying on the movement of the water to guess the position of the prey. It gently moved closer to the prey and then retreated below to wait for the perfect opportunity. Then suddenly it threw itself up to grab the prey. At the same time, it uses its entire flexible body to wrap tightly around the prey before slowly shrinking until the creature dies of suffocation. Like other snakes, this creature has a very special jaw structure. And pythons can expand their jaws to swallow prey several times larger than its head. When detecting moving prey in its hunting area, initially it will slither closer and then attack its prey with a powerful bite. After the sudden bite, the prey falls to the ground. Then the python will wrap its body around the prey and squeeze so that the prey suffocates. After 45 minutes, this giant python completely swallows the poor, ill-fated prey. In addition to antelope, sometimes crocodiles can become the food for this aggressive python. Particularly with the African rock python. They have 2 functioning lungs, unlike other snake species which only have 1. On the body of this python, there are still 2 tiny atrophied legs. which are the degenerate legs of ancient reptiles. They are considered predatory and very aggressive. And they often attack humans. Many dangerous predators in Africa have fallen prey to them, including lions, hyenas, and even snake assassins like the honey badger. With the advantage of strength and the ability to close in silently to its prey, it is rare for any prey to escape from this fearsome predator. Because of its prolonged hunger, this python recklessly attacks the leopard. With quick reflexes, the leopard not only escapes the python's grip, but it also counters the enemy with a fatal bite to the skull. Not long after, a rare war between the two top predators broke out. The leopard seemed like it was about to lose, and the python began to wrap around the opponent to try to suffocate the leopard. However, with its quick reactions, the leopard escaped in time and jumped out of the python's reach. It then rushed in to bite and scratch all over the python. In the end, the python had to die because of its own mistake, and it became a meal for the leopards. However, pythons are a strong predator with the ability to squeeze their prey to death in a very short time. But they also have their own limitations. Once they miss the attack, they have almost no chance with their prey. Especially for a professional predator like a leopard, this is an extremely dangerous step. Wild nature is always cruel and predators are always fighting for survival. Though they may have to pay a heavy price. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Do not hesitate to ask us questions. Swag will answer your questions. I hope the above information is useful to you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to support us to continue to publish more interesting videos in the future. Goodbye and see you in the next video.